Hello! We're live! With Mario Kart.
Hello.
We're playing Mario Kart with the community here on Rewinder. We just got Twitch affiliate, so we're going to celebrate that by letting people toy around with the new emotes. Only a few of them have been approved yet. I think only one of them has been approved so far. Yeah, people can join our Mario Kart tour. We are waiting.
Mario Kart World.
Yes, in Mario Kart Tour. Not Mario Kart World Tour, which is a different game. I'm just going to start a game because I want to play Mario Kart, you know? And people can join as we go.
Seems fair. Let's do this. So will it just be us, or will there be AI opponents as well?
I think I can set it to also have AI people. I think.
Okay. Yeah, that would probably be for the best. Just to fill
Or
out
can
all
I
the
not?
rooms.
What?
Well, I said comms was normal.
Oh yeah, so that should... for anyone who is watching, the room code is... I can't show it right now. Fuck. I'll show the room code in a sec. I'll put it in Twitch chat.
I've got it, don't worry. Oh,
It's in Twitch chat. And I will pin it there for now. If anyone wants to join, we'll pin it for 20 minutes. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Ah, so we got we got Mike, Michael.
Yeah. Henry, can you see my face in game?
Yes, I can. Oh, in game. No. Oh.
Oh, I think you have to join my game chat to be able to see it. So I'll invite you to that in a second.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So how are you doing? This is our first stream together. We haven't actually streamed a group thing that much.
No, that is true. No, I'm doing alright. Yeah.
You set up a website.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nuts.
God,
Who the fuck does that? Yeah, who does that at the moment? That seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah. Hey, do it for the love of it, right? The love of the game.
I hate games, so I don't know.
Oh, of course, my mistake there.
Yeah, I'm not a real gamer. Come on, don't ruin my cool brand.
Oh, but yeah, no, it's been a good start so far. I wasn't expecting us, suddenly be. Obviously, we're not going to be up there straight away, but no, it's been good.
No, we're bigger than Kotaku. We'll take them any day. Kind of funny, we'll take them.
All right.
Those fucking posers. Greg Miller, who?
Yeah,
Giant Bomb. I'm not even gonna talk about Giant Bomb because they're nothing to us. They're fucking nothing. Jeff Grubb, dead to me.
Look, if you want to start beef with absolutely everyone, I am not going to stop you, but I am not going to encourage you either.
Isn't that why you got me on board? That should be my title, Chief Beef Officer.
Editor in beef.
Editor in beef, yes! I want to be editor in beef.
It's finally time. We recognise your talents.
Maybe I should just change my title to editor in beef. We can do that. That'd be really stupid.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, so I am alright. How are you?
I'm alive, so that's like something. We'll go with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Life is good.
In the grand scheme of the universe, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Take the wins we can get where we find them. Oh no. Make the jump and immediately got red shelled.
How have you been finding this game? I haven't talked to you about this game because you weren't on our podcast where we talked about it.
No, so I'll be honest, I've only really been playing this in multiplayer because, you know, it makes it much better that way. I like it, and there's still a few things that I miss from 8. Like I really wish it could be a Grand Prix without having to go in 3 laps on the circuit.
Yeah. They made it harder. Did you see that? They made it harder to do that in the public. Fucking Nintendo, man. The same people that added tripping to Smash Brothers because they didn't like that people were getting competitive in it were like, nah, we're gonna make it harder to play Mario Kart the way you want to.
It's peak Nintendo. Honestly, like...
It is incredible that Nintendo is like, actually, Death of the Author doesn't apply to us. Nah. We're fine.
Yeah. Honestly, like, there's a lot I like about the game. I like how creative people are getting with the shortcuts with Feather. They were going to see some, frankly, wild, like, speed runs across these tracks.
Oh, Henry, before the next race starts, I'm going to invite you to this game chat.
Oh, yes, sir.
I think I have to leave this game chat. Create a game chat. Wait, Henry, I thought we were friends. Oh, you haven't finished the game chat setup. I can't add you.
Oh. Okay, I need to... Yeah, alright, fine. I will need to make sure I sort that.
You can't see my stupid face. That's heartbreaking.
Sorry, Let me divert you this way.
Here we go. Time for the real shit.
Rainbow Road on round 2, okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
That was me throwing a fucking bomb into the mix. Oh, Creaky Legs is here. Hey, Zoe.
Hey.
I'm totally gonna crash. Yeah, I was going to. I knew it instantly. Oh, chat has nothing interesting to say, so just ignore them. They love it when you antagonize them as well. Yeah, we were beefing with our patrons in Discord just this morning. Speed fights at Gamescom outside the core code. Come to the THQ Nordic booth if you want to get your ass beat. I don't know why that's the booth we're hanging out at.
It was available?
Yeah.
Sure.
I am. I'm staying with a friend this year, which is nice. Yes, you have met them before, but I won't say them because they're not, like, in the industry. But I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Yeah, a bit less, I think. Yep, I sent my first email to an editor being like, hey, please smash me. And they didn't respond. At this point, I'm kind of like, I've talked so much shit about VR that I don't think I'd be allowed to. And like, here's the thing, I don't hate the technology or anything. I'm just like a realist about it. And I think that I have this when it comes to Nintendo fans as well. I'll say something and I'm like, oh, I'm just interacting with reality the way these people are. We had this conversation kind of on the Rewinder podcast that just went up, of like, we were talking about Resident Evil Requiem rushing to like 1 million. Game is too loud and Henry is a bit quiet. I can guess that. How was Henry quiet? It's so loud in there. I just drove off the edge.
Not move either. Oh, whoops. Ow.
Right, but we were talking a little bit about Resident Evil Requiem and it like rushing to 1 million wish lists, and looking at like the Resident Evil Reddit, and there's still being people in that Reddit who are like, man, Capcom ignores us. It's like, dog.
Oh, what? No, come on.
And it's so funny, they'll do like, you know, these memes are like the drowning man or whatever, and they're like, oh, fucking Monster Hunter gets all the attention. And it's like, dude, like, you're one of the biggest franchises in the world now. You're fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Honestly, like... What?
Say this to a Dino Crisis fan and they will punch you in the face.
Say this to an Ace Attorney fan, the Dino Crisis especially, yeah. Yeah, I'm baffled by that. I am. Just like, yeah, you've got... Well, when was Village? It wasn't even that long ago. I'd say like
Village
3 years ago?
2021, 2022, I want to say.
Okay, yeah. In the grand scheme of things, not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
The game is still a little bit loud. I'll turn it down a little bit.
Oh, that was Scott saying that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was going for a shower. Is he messaging us from the shower?
Could be.
Don't want to think about it.
No, we don't need to get into that sort of territory here. We're here to play Mario Kart, not discuss Scott.
You're right. He's a non-factor in this tournament.
Because that was 30 minutes ago. For all we know...
DK Spaceport is really good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I'll give that a vote.
Oh, look who's wearing the crown.
Give us...
Look who's wearing the crown. Isn't that something?
You can't actually see who's wearing it. Of course. Of course.
Weird. Weird.
But you and Michael are tied.
Not for long. I will destroy
So on the track screen, you press the plus button, and then it'll take you onto the map from there.
Yeah.
I think it comes up as change.
It is incredible how much they tried to hide that. As if they were, like, ashamed. Oh, I think I just got my last Daisy outfit. My life is complete.
Nice. I think I've got all the outfits, but it's just like 3 of the characters left. You have to get... Does it Kamek unlocks?
Yeah, and those feel pretty random.
Yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, we press on. Got Pianta, that's the main thing, yeah?
Yuck.
How dare you?
I love that they updated that fucking Mario collection for the Switch to use the GameCube controller feature, because like they don't sell that anymore. You can't buy that fucking product anymore.
No, it's. I mean, they got called out to hell for it at the time. It's like, why are you making this? Then delist it, like, what was it, like 6 months later or something like that?
And like, it's an okay port. It's not that collection isn't that great. Like, they're not running at like that much of a higher resolution or anything. They haven't gussied it up that much. Like, it's super bare bones.
Collection is fine, but it's just the fact of like, you ported these games over. Why? Again, Nintendo, you worked in baffling ways.
I know, we've been interacting with their PR more recently, so we've been learning about that. Well, I have. I hadn't interacted with them much before.
I've not spoken to it for a good while, admittedly. Not since Zelda Tears of the Kingdom launch.
That was like the last time they were still sending out codes. Oh man, Michael took the lead. Was that the final race? I think that might have been the final race. I think I blew it on the final race.
We already set it to 3, yeah?
Have we only done 3? No, we have one more. Okay,
yeah.
We have one. Are you playing with a Pro Controller, or what are you?
I got Pro Controller.
Yeah. It's a nice controller.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. I'm happy with it there. Okay. Let's see. Go for the Great Block Ruins.
I really don't like that track. That track is so narrow.
You've escaped it this time. Alright, here we go. All I want at this point, aside from the ability to do free lap courses during Grand Prix, is more skins for Donkey Kong. Come on.
What are you, a cop? Who wants a Donkey Kong skin? It's not like we're releasing a Donkey Kong game soon.
Honestly, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they'll do that as like part of the game, but it's just so funny that they're making it a separate beat.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if it was just DK, that'd be one thing, but when Pauline's only got one as well, it's like, yeah, you guys have got to be working on something there.
I like that we've now just both locked in. We're like, oh yeah, Mario Kart.
Yeah. Oh.
Fuck everything and everyone that comes in my way.
Look, it's just like I'm playing my brother all over again.
So
Never seen a man so dedicated.
Henry, I'm getting dangerously close to playing, there we go. I'm getting dangerously close to playing Mario Party for content.
I mean, there are worse things to make content out of.
Not for me.
Yeah. I mean, I've already got an idea for a feature, but go on.
Have you managed to do the online play with the N64 app?
No, I've not really tried. I haven't loaded it up yet on the Switch 2.
I want to test that out at some point, and see if that works.
All right, yeah, we can arrange that. Do you want to go proper OG Mario Party, or do you want to go 2 or 3?
No, I don't know. If I start with one, people are going to expect me to play all of them.
I don't see the problem here.
Duh. I hate you. Oh, look, I've been invited to use game chat by my good friend Scott.
Is that right? Is Scott here?
Oh, Owen joined. Hey, Owen.
Hey.
Let me... Why are you playing Pikmin? We were playing Mario today.
I respect it. Priorities in order. Mario Kart? Nah, Pikmin.
Oh, Scott, mute your goddamn mic. Scott, I can hear myself. We're gonna start another game. He's just playing Pikmin. Not even like a new Pikmin, Pikmin 2. He's meant to be in this room right now. Why
Again, I can only
board?
respect it. We had our reasons.
After this, we'll do a, what's it called, a tour.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I just want to do DK's Spaceport. Everyone vote for DK's Spaceport.
Very well. You've twisted my arm. Oh, if it's Moo Moo Meadows. I'm gonna laugh.
Scott, I am leaving this game chat until you join the actual fucking game.
Choices were made. Funny ones, for me. But choices were made.
Okay, time to, like, actually assert my dominance here.
Didn't you win the last set of races, or was that Mike?
No, I did.
Oh, you did?
I haven't ever, like,
nice.
talked about my, my reasons for it, and I probably won't go into it now, but I played, like, 300 hours of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I played a lot of that game.
Fair. I mean, over the last however long it's been, I've probably done the same. Maybe for different reasons, but...
Yeah, mine was in a pretty concentrated bout of time. By and large.
Fair. Fair enough. Oh, shit. No. Sorry, Mike.
What the fuck do you mean? Why did we bring him on? We brought you on, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah!
Hey, Scott.
That is how that went.
Fucking slandering that pipe. I was doing some stick final boss and Pikmin 2 gameplay.
It looked really good on the tiny bit of the screen, which was made even smaller on the Twitch feed. I could tell exactly what was going on. Especially with you in front of it.
You knew what's up? Oh, damn it. Okay, come on. Oh.
Sorry about that, bud.
Not okay. And I know you're not actually sorry. But that's fine.
Yeah, does that make it better or worse? But I actually.
Oh! I mean, I respect the honesty.
How did we end up with 2 Daisy Degenerates?
Because Daisy is the best Mario character, Jesus Christ.
Who says that? Perverts. Exclusively perverts say that Daisy is the
Listen, me and Mike Minardi might be many things. That's all I got. You're not wrong.
They are. It's back when Smash.
I see how you talk about fucking Lanky Kong. I know your thoughts on Candy Kong or Fucky Kong or whatever the other bullshit Kong they made up was.
Tell you what. Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Thought about it for a while and was like, yeah, fair enough.
No, I can say worse about Candy Kong. No, I'm trying to remember what I was talking about, but I've forgotten. Oh yeah, no, I was in the Smash Bros. Community. I know what Daisy fans are like.
No, here's the thing. Smash Bros. Community, totally... They are disavowed. They are disavowed agents.
Michael thinks I'm a bit quiet. Well, I'm about to get even quieter. Goodbye.
Did he leave again?
Yes, he has left.
Okay. Thanks, Scott.
We have fun here.
Oh, weird.
Really?
Yeah,
That's...
it picked a random course, and the random course was just the touring version of the course we had all picked.
Like, this is the real Nintendo agenda here. Oh, that was not a good start.
We actually now have 3 Daisy sickos.
Wait, who's the other sicko?
We have Owen is Daisy, and whoever was in first in that last race was Daisy as well.
Michael. Okay, alright, so 3 Daisy sickos, and I'm just here as the answer.
Bro thinks he's on the team.
How dare you? Oh.
For a man who has like been thoroughly embarrassed by pop culture, that Blood thinks he's on the team picture of Drake is genuinely one of the funniest things. Like, I'll just look at it every now and again and be like, man, what a fucking dork. What an incredible dork.
Honestly, like, yeah, what can I even say there? It's so good. It will forever remain funny to me that with Not Like Us, they decided to add that to Beat Saber officially.
Fuck yeah, beat his ass.
Yeah. The first diss track to ever make it is Beat Saber's DLC.
I hope that made it on before they discontinued it from PlayStation. Hope that's like the lasting legacy.
Yeah. The last thing they added was a Lady Gaga song, was it? Abracadabra?
That's a weird last song.
Yeah. They have like what they call shock drops, which is just like a single song. So like, yeah, Not Like Us, that. I can't remember the other one, but yeah.
I mean, like, a closed system console version of that game is always so weird to think about, because like, the joy of that game is the mod scene in a lot of ways.
Yeah, completely.
Like, I get they have supported it, and there's lots of people who just do the stuff that they officially do themselves, but like, it feels like you're missing out on half that game if you're not engaging with the mod scene.
I agree, yeah. But it is... That's the thing, though, that didn't stop people, because it was the most successful game on PSVR 2 last year in terms of revenue.
Yeah, which I think I've had this conversation like 5 times with you, but like, that's the big problem with like VR, is that the best and biggest game is still Beat Saber.
Thing is, though,
all
that's
this
not
time.
like. Yeah, but I will also say that's not exactly a VR problem in itself.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
they
that-
are obviously for Beat Saber, but yeah, like Fortnite.
Yeah, that's
Things like that.
it's a legitimate problem across the industry. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, I saw that. That was
fucking
Yeah.
carnage.
because you got the point of like new games are now competing with games from 10 years ago that's still getting updated. And yeah, it's exactly the same in VR. Like Job Simulator still charts.
Who was Job Simulator again?
Alchemy Labs.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're working on that Expanse game.
No, that wouldn't be them. Alchemy is still.
I thought Alchemy were doing that Expanse non-VR game.
Oh, bloody. The Expanse game. Hang on. No, that's Owlcat Games.
Owlcat. Okay. Listen, I can be forgiven for that
I can
one.
see. Yeah, no, that's fair. That was just for a second like, wait, what? No, they're still doing VR stuff. Like they're Google owned, so they're doing stuff for Android XR at the moment.
Ah. I'm sure that will go well.
I mean, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, yeah, no, that was nearly 10 years ago that came out, Job Sim. Finally, Moo Moo Meadows. Let's go.
Finally, some good shit.
At last.
Michael's way ahead in this one. This is a problem. We really gotta fucking...
Oh, you can see the score. Alright, yeah. See the crown, but I didn't see the score. Yeah.
We have to address this issue. Let's call it that.
Alright, yeah. We'll have a team meeting, yeah. Given the nature of the world in this, it does make me wonder how and if we'll see more tracks.
I just drove into my own bomb.
Oops.
Yeah. So it's weird. If you look at how Nintendo talk about this game in like their pure press releases and stuff, they say like, oh, there's like 200 tracks. Which is because they count each and every one of the tours to and from the different places.
Oh, come on.
And it's like, okay, dog, I see what you're saying, but it doesn't feel like there's 200 tracks, you know?
No.
It does not.
Like, come on.
Which again
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
not
plays
200.
into them. It like plays into them not being happy about people doing the 3 laps.
Yeah. Like Nintendo. Oh god, what's the word I'm looking for here? They have a vision, and they are dedicated to sticking to it.
As Nintendo once said themselves, they have found a very Nintendo-like solution.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... Solution is not the word I would use, but yeah. Oy. I don't know. Well, then again, like, in another way, like, the decisions they make can be truly baffling sometimes. Like, what was it, the wheelchair basketball game? They announced the release date for that off their app. Yep. That's it, yes, I couldn't figure the name. Just throwing it out there on that Today app, and that was it.
I mean, that game's gonna run you 2 welcome tours. That game's expensive.
Oh yeah, you're right, yeah. I did get welcome tour, but I had like £30 in credits. I was like, you know what, I'll get that.
Morally, I couldn't.
No Man's Sky.
I was like, I have like 12 of the gold points left, but I was like, nah, I'll just use this for Donkey Kong. I can't abide this. I refuse to.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, To be honest, if I hadn't bought it, I know I wouldn't have saved that money for Donkey Kong. So I've got the physical on order. So yeah.
We need
And
some
yeah,
trans
like you're right.
representation,
Like,
so I'm
who?
playing as Birdo.
Very fair. Yeah, no, Mark, you're right. Who is it for? And also, I know I don't think it is AI, but that artwork it has that weird sort of shine to it. So that looks AI, yeah? Even though I know it almost certainly isn't. So,
It just seems kind of like very Wii U-ish. Like, and that sounds really mean, but it seems like something that would have been made for the Wii U as part of Nintendo Party, or whatever that party game was.
Yeah. What was it? Nintendo Land?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, remember Amiibo Festival? Did you ever play any of that?
We got into round 3. My friend turned off the console.
That game is one of... It is wild that they released that publicly.
Yeah, like, I bought it much later because I was like, okay, £8 and you get the amiibo. I was buying it for the amiibo, not the actual game at that point. So,
I think I just bought
and yes,
the amiibo secondhand.
Fair enough.
For someone who really doesn't like a lot of Nintendo stuff, I own too many amiibo, huh?
Yeah.
This is what the pandemic
I got
did
a
to
few.
me.
Yeah.
I needed a hobby, and apparently it was collecting amiibo. What a fucking mistake.
No, I was there at the start collecting the amiibo. I remember like all the shortages with the Smash ones.
Like,
God, that was...
amiibo are kind of wild because they straight up entered the trough of no value, and you could get them for like they were hard to find for a while, and then people were just trying to get rid of them, and then they became hard to find for a while over the course of like 7 years.
Yeah.
Like, they basically experienced the life cycle of a genuine collectible that would usually take like 25 years, but in the space of like 5.5 years.
If you want to know something, something funny, I actually, to fund the flat deposit for my first flat, I had sold a load of Amiibo and Funko Pops to raise that money, yeah? And I managed to time that really well, because it was like 2018, and most of the Funkos were Game of Thrones ones before that last season.
That's really
so
funny. I'm doing my best. I don't want to laugh at you because that would be rude, and I'm a good friend, but that's really funny, Henry.
No, by all means, you want to laugh. I laughed at myself at this point. So, you gotta think of it like this. Like, because Game of Thrones hadn't quite crashed in popularity yet, so I was getting like 50, 60 quid for some of those, because collectors are crazy. I wasn't even me like deliberately going out of my way to scout. I was just like putting out for bids, and then people putting down for that much. I have to give up my avocados. Also, I'm late to this, but yes, Nintendo Land was goated. I agree, yeah?
I think the only one of those Wii U games that were barely a game that I was okay with was, what was it? Wario Inc.? And it was, like, basically just a way to interact with Miiverse stuff. And it became a really fucking weird, like, parasocial fucking interaction hub.
Oh, I don't think I tried that. I remember, was it Game & Wario?
Yeah, Game & Wario was one of them.
That's something else.
I think Wario Inc. might have been, like, part of it, where you basically just go into a part that's just, hey, here's a bunch of minigames we designed around Miiverse stuff.
Right, okay, yeah. That makes more sense. I never played it, so I don't really know.
Yeah, as someone who didn't own a Wii U, I'm very jealous of the people who had that authentic Miiverse experience.
Oh, Miiverse was something else.
Because, boy, I've seen some screenshots of, like, what the YouTube community hub on Miiverse was like.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of naked anime people.
Oh, I never saw that, but I believe it.
Turns out, the power of a stylus. You too can draw a naked Goku.
I'm glad someone believes in me. In fact, that spirit, obviously not in the same way, but that spirit sort of lives on, like drawing stuff with Splatoon, from what I can tell.
Yeah, the kids in Splatoon are way too alright, though. You know?
Yeah. The kids are alright.
Right, we're gonna do a, what's it called? Tour. Or one of the long ones. Knockout tour, that's it.
Let's go.
Oh, let's do a mirror just to fuck with people.
Why?
And let's do
Why?
hard computers. Fuck everything.
Oh boy.
And
Okay.
frantic items. Fuck everything. Let chaos reign.
I do not use Twitch enough. There we go. Oh shit, Mike's ready for this.
Oh yeah, that's the first of our new emotes. That's a free emote for anyone that wants it.
Yes, I agree. Custom knockout tours would be amazing. If we could get that.
Because, like, they do have the hookups between all these tracks, you know? They have the choice of going from one track to another.
Beyond Donkey Kong and Drag X Drive, do we know when any other first-party games are coming out right now, other than like upgrades?
What's it called? Mitomo Plaza has a date, right? That's like next month.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, that's like next
okay.
month, and Switch 1 as well.
Oh, I must have missed that. Okay, yeah.
That Tamagotchi game came out today. But that's not like first party, that's Bandai Namco.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I completely missed that.
I mean, like, they didn't send out that many dev kits, you know?
No, as I've gathered. Hey, props to Shinan for getting one.
I mean, of course they got one because, like, Nintendo likes them. Nintendo
Oh, yeah.
likes them, and they like the Hades team, and, you know... They very clearly partnered with people that they have seen success with before on their storefront.
Sure, yeah.
Like Toby Fox.
I mean, yeah, for Toby. Yeah, of course. Oh! Oh no, this is bad. This is bad.
Are you fucked?
Not fucked. Not yet. Maybe. Okay, item box, save me.
Who destroys a blue shell when they're not in first? What fucking kind of narc behavior is that?
Maybe they're afraid of getting caught up in it. I don't know. It's not right, I tell you. I just got through. Fucking hell. After that long jump, I really got screwed there because I got knocked off twice.
I think frantic items might be a bit much.
I didn't even realise it shows frantic. Okay.
Yeah, that's why this is a nightmare.
Yeah, that makes sense now. All right.
That's why there's more red shells than guard in this race.
Come on.
Ah, you asshole. Henry, goddammit.
I got attacked just then, so you got your karma fairly quickly. In my defense, you were attacking me.
Yeah, but you responded back, and that's not fair.
Ah, I see. I see how it is. Come on. Someone plays Forful. Okay.
Which one is...
I genuinely forget.
I'm picking up so many gold coins right now. I think like 3 gold coin shells were thrown out.
There were a few, yeah. Sakurai forgot to. Justice for Forful.
Did you see Mike Drucker was on Seth Meyers last night?
I haven't watched it, but I did see, yeah.
That dude seems pretty alright. He talked about Kid Icarus on late night TV.
Legend.
And Mario Party 4, everyone's favourite.
I mean, yeah. Mario. Oh my god.
Yeah. He was like
Been a long time
localization
since you
lead
played
on that.
Oh, okay. I
He
had
was
no
one of the
idea there.
localizers on that. Because he worked at Nintendo.
Right, yeah.
That you know, he went from SNL to Nintendo, which is a very funny career progression.
That's actually amazing. I didn't know that. So I don't really know much about Mike or rather his career, so that's so funny.
Shit. I bombed myself. I bombed myself. I blew myself.
Are you? Oh, remember?
There's dozens of us.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. Oh, hell.
It is kind of funny how often I'm like, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Then I look and I'm like, I'm near the back.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. There's still time to claw it back.
No, I think I just got so turbo fucked that I think it's over for me. Oh, it's so over for me. If you were watching the stream, you saw the level of horse shit that just happened to me. But don't worry, I have a bullet bill now, so now I win.
Didn't Sega have to go out of their way to say, like, yeah, we don't like the blue shell or something like that? I didn't.
Last I saw
think
say
someone asked.
the like creative director of the Sonic racing game was literally like scolding fans for leaking shit, which was very funny.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, you should check it. The quote is wild because it reads like a disappointed parent of like, you know, when things like this happen, it puts business deals at risk. It's like, okay, dog, not my problem.
Okay, no, like, get a better hold of your information chain at that point. Was that about the SpongeBob?
Yeah, it was about all the
leaked.
Nickelodeon
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize more had leaked beyond that. I know it's been confirmed now, but yeah.
It was what had been leaked was that they were partnering with Nickelodeon, but they didn't know exactly who.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, Owen, you absolute
mate.
motherfucker. Owen just tried to
Go
fuck
and
me
make it
so
through.
hard.
Did he get through?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's us three and...
And a computer.
I'm guessing... Alright, yeah.
Owen, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Look forward to Twitch chat after this. Ah. And the red shells. He had like the 3 bananas.
I hate you, Owen. I hate you. This is the worst thing you've done to me since making me play Sonic 06. Let's do another one of those without the chaos items.
Probably for the best. Like, I didn't win, but hey, I'm on the podium. I'll take it. Feels so good, right? Yeah, I bet you do. Well played, sir. Well played. I quickly change character.
Have you done any of the, what's it called? The combat stuff?
Combat stuff?
The battle missions or whatever, or the battle minigames.
Oh, those. No, I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played a Mario Kart game where I like those.
I like them as... I like the battle games as a kid, but I'd rather just race these days.
And like, there's no real incentive to go do them, you know?
Yeah. Like, if you unlock certain stuff by playing them, sure, I'd give them a go, but I decided to go for the penguin. I'm expecting to be knocked off the edge by Mario immediately.
As you deserve. Penguins and Yoshi both deserve to be murdered.
Whoa. That's not saying things we don't mean now.
Oh, I think I've made my feelings on Yoshi abundantly clear over the years.
I mean, you have. I choose to forget this stuff. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. Twisted Metal Mario Kart any day. Yes. I'd pay to see that,
It is
Sony
wild,
wouldn't, but
like,
I would.
How many Twisted Metal style games there were in that era, like Vigilante 8 and all those, like, everyone wanted to have their own Twisted Metal, and then it just kind of stopped. It was like an overnight thing of like, actually no, these are bad and dated. And you go back to them now and you're like, oh, these do feel pretty dated. Like, aiming and shooting and driving doesn't feel great.
I never played them, so I can't judge there, but I could believe it. Wasn't there a rumor that they were making a new one, but then that got canned? Boo!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that game wound up being like retrofitted into what's it called? The All-Star Brawl thing, the game that launched with the PS5.
Destruction All-Stars.
Yeah, Destruction All-Stars.
Yeah, because I remember that. I remember playing that and I was like, it was alright, but not for me.
You know, ultimately, you just didn't really need it when Onrush managed to come up with a way better, like, way of doing car combat. A way more engaging way of doing car combat.
That's another one I still need to play.
Onrush is so good. Like, the servers
Too many games.
are offline now, but even just playing it against computers is so fun. Like, that game...
Sure.
That game was too good for this world, and it absolutely bombed. But, like, I love Onrush.
It's a shame it bombed, but... I mean...
And, like, that studio
the fact you still talk about it like this now, yeah.
That studio no longer exists as well. Evolution or whatever.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Are they still about? But
I mean, they were part of that Codemasters crew up in Northern England that like bounced around for ages. That went from like to Evolution to doing Drive Club to being bought by EA and like everything in between.
Right, sure. Yeah, that I'm a bit more familiar with. Okay, yeah. How are you this far ahead? Jeez.
Skill. The answer is always skill, unless I lose, in which case the game is bullshit.
That is the golden rule, yeah. Oh. This road. Ah, I see it.
Yeah, I got fucked up by some shit that had nothing to do with other players. Oh, cool. Everyone just hit me at once.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I saw, like, all the bombs on the road. It was like a bloody battlefield. Oh, come on. Spike, I trusted you.
Spike, I thought you were a union man.
So, question, where is this Mario Kart on the skill to BS meter? A lot of folks talking about the feather.
This one's way more BS than 8.
Hey, there's definitely skill to like the feather, but yeah.
There's more skill to this than there is to any Mario Party. I'll say that much.
I need to dive into free roam some more to try and find all the different little different secrets.
There's just not much of a reward for finding them, is my big thing. Like, you find these hidden areas and, you know, bundles of coins and stuff, but, like, there's no reason to do that. There's no reward for doing that.
Oh, I didn't mean like that. I meant more like for scouting out different courses for the races. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like, I know some people that have enjoyed, like, I think there's, like, a speedrun scene around hitting all the question mark blocks now already and stuff like that. But, like...
Oh, yeah.
To me, I just really can't imagine... Ugh, I got knocked out. Like, there's no reason to do it. It's all, like, to what end? Like, why am I collecting these things? If I get, like... Eventually, you'll unlock the mirror mode if you get, like, 10 of each of the thing. But, like... After that, there's nothing else to unlock, and there's like 100 question mark blocks. So, why are there so many when there's nothing to unlock from them?
Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, I think I said this on one of the podcasts, but there's definitely that difference of opinion between those who are parents and those who aren't. Like, I remember seeing like a couple of people say, like, yeah, their kid loves just going around the place, and that's brilliant. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel compelled to really try all the different challenges.
Yeah, again, like, those challenges have some really neat gameplay ideas to them, but, like,
Yeah.
why? Like, what am I getting out of doing it, other than doing it? It's a very... What the fuck was that noise?
The fuck? Scott, are you back in the Discord chat?
Thanks, Scott. I'm gonna mute you for a little bit.
Was
You're
that actually
muted
him?
already. Yeah, he's in the Discord. That was really loud.
My headset wasn't working, sorry.
And that's how you tested it?
No.
Good to have you back, Scott.
Felt like it.
Thanks. That...
It's just, yeah, just an average sound effect of Pikmin 2. Oh, shit. I will beat the Pikmin series one day. I've played, like, most of one, but I never got around to the rest of them.
Earlier in this stream,
Earlier this week, and I realised I was on the final dungeon. So I must have gave up at some point. And then I tried to complete the final dungeon, and Jesus, that game is unforgiving.
Oof. Okay, yeah.
Even as someone who beat that first game with relatively little issue,
ha, sad.
Play as Chris.
Just saw something rather funny on the Video Game History Foundation's Blue Sky. Apparently they're getting sent some British magazines, and that's going about as well as you'd expect.
So who was that, sorry?
The Video Game History Foundation, they're adding some British magazines to their collection.
Oh,
their
yeah, I
archive.
see the post.
And boy,
apparently too quiet. Apparently, you know, the people want me. The people want to hear me.
I don't know how to make you louder.
Right-click me in the Discord chat. Do what?
You're literally at 171% already.
Get
Go
me
again.
to 200.
You're still super quiet. You have to turn your gain up.
There we go.
I'm gonna fucking break into your house and destroy whatever bohin uses the soundboard.
Where's everyone? Warriors Gallon.
Is there anything you can do on the mic, Scott, to turn that up? Huh?
My gain is already very high.
It
I did sound a bit
better
louder
now.
there.
Yeah, it sounds a bit better.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Play as Chris Pratt-san? I would love to play as Chris Pratt-san in this game.
Corpus. That's us cancelled. That's us demonetized. I need to add that to the soundboard actually. Chris Pratt saying Corpus.
He likes to stomp those tupas in Mario Arcade.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Mario Bros?
Like original Mario Bros?
Yeah, like that game, but
It's fine. You know, like I wouldn't play it for that long, but it's an arcade game.
Yeah. I played it on, like, cause then they add it to, like, the Game Boy Advance.
yeah,
re-release.
it was in all of them, I'm sure.
Yeah, like, I played it there, I enjoyed it, but, yeah, I didn't really spend much time on them.
I feel like that's the best out of them. I think so, for sure. I'm sure there was some
The Arcade Archives added them to the eShop, which is weird that they did it through Arcade Archives and not just did it themselves.
They did that for a few things, actually.
They did it for Mario Versus as well. Or Mario.
Yeah, Mario Versus.
Yeah, I thought
Which again, like,
Mario
that's
Bros
such a
was on there
Nintendo
like
thing, is if you search up, like, Mario Bros on the eShop, you're gonna get Mario Versus, so you know there's some family or, like, some kid that is playing Mario Versus. Like, this doesn't seem like the Mario I know. This seems weird and bad.
I have that Arcade Archives Donkey Kong. I do not remember... was the third and fourth level made for the NES? Because when I play that, I go straight to...
No,
They removed the second level from the arcade version in the home release, if I remember right. Yeah.
That's weird because I was playing the Arcade Archives version and it sent me from 25 meters straight to 100 meters. I don't know if it should be the version I picked. But...
Oh, I don't know on that one.
That game... Actually, I'd say it ain't great, but it's better than Mario.
What, you don't think Donkey Kong is good? Original Donkey Kong?
I see, since they remade it in the Game Boy game.
I mean, like, yeah, of course Donkey Kong 94 is a better game.
Yeah, no, what I mean is, like, there's, in terms of actually playing the arcade version of that game, I don't really care for it. When, you know.
Alright, fair enough.
Like, I like the movement of 94. I like Donkey Kong Jr. though. I feel like Donkey Kong Jr. gets a lot of shit, but I don't think.
I'm more of a Donkey Kong 3 because I love Stanley the Bugman.
Of course. Justice to Stanley.
I mean, Donkey Kong 3 is pretty good. It's a good game. I like that game.
I'll be honest, I haven't played Junior or 3 since I had them on like the Wii Virtual Console.
This fucker bought Donkey Kong 3 on the Wii U Virtual Console.
I bought many things on the Virtual Console.
I only played them because I had those like dodgy GBA carts that you got when you're on holiday, and I had like 2 GBA game ROMs and then like 100 NES ROMs, including like 4 that were Super Mario Bros. But they started like Link or Sonic or something.
Honestly, they were like, what was it at the time? When they had Wii points, it was like 500 points, which was something like 350.
Yeah.
It really wasn't that much. This will ruin the tour.
Oh no, I need it.
The Mario Kart World Tour.
Dude. Oh, come on. I didn't think I was going to make it for that last one because it was just chaotic at the end.
I swear, I played this quite soon after launch, and it was one of the animation stages. I swear it was fucking Jib Jig from Donkey Kong Country 2 play, but then everyone's like, I'm
Probably did. You hallucinate a lot of Donkey Kong related things.
In work today, I simply sent an image of that Donkey Kong barrel that people are going to think they're different. I'm pretty sure they said it was the right class. So I've got the
What? Actually, no, I don't want to know.
Yeah,
I'm not going to ask.
I'm good. I'm good on that one.
When they put the amiibo...
You know, here's the thing. We said we're good, and yet you then
care.
continued.
Well, welcome to my world.
Go on, Scott, go on there.
See, when they put the amiibo and all that up, they added the pillow, and it's like one of those pillows you put your hand in and it stays away on. Obviously, because it's a big barrel, that I go on top of it. You know.
Ah, right.
Henry, remember earlier in the stream when I said that Nintendo fans were disconnected from reality?
Yes, I do recall that.
Yeah,
Oh, hell.
just making
Speaking
sure.
Speaking of disconnected from reality, check out this week's episode of whatever our podcast is called, where I call it Lex for the consistently terrible platformer thing.
I think you'll find my platformer opinions are reasonable and good.
Sure thing, champ.
I still need to listen to the podcast, and I will be doing so with
fake
great
fan.
anticipation.
Fake fan. I think it was like one Donkey Kong Country 2 is bad too many.
I see, yeah.
Like
That's
I
what
can
we're dealing
handle,
with.
Like, I just don't like the feel of those SNES games.
I could handle like a Yoshi's Island as bad, even though that is not as prevalent an opinion online until Jeff Gerstmann said it. And I stand by that man can be wrong about things.
No, but like, here's the thing. I independently do not like that game. I think it feels like shit. The hover jump is not like a fun thing.
I'll be honest, I've not played Yoshi's Island for a long time, so I barely recall what it's like to control.
It's a good song.
Henry, here's the thing. If you're gonna have a career with hot takes, you need to stop caring that you haven't played a game in ages and maybe aren't the greatest authority on it, and just fucking go for it. Just fucking make your brand hating something that you actually probably don't have that strong feelings about because it's good content.
Okay, but at the same time, Lex, I can't be fucked with that, though.
What do
But
you
it's
mean
fun.
that you don't want to say that Super Mario Sunshine is bad? What do you mean, Henry?
I mean,
Listen,
that-
I'm my own
that is a
man
game-
with my own opinions.
that is a game I've tried to play many times and just been like,
Go fuck yourself, Michael.
this fucking camera.
That was fucking devious. That boy with like 3 red shells and then got a mushroom like
Owen's saying your Yoshi's Island take is absolutely insane, Lex.
Who's saying that?
Owen.
Owen likes Sonic 06. Owen wrote a big long piece defending Sonic 06. I think we
You know
can
what?
Hero.
ignore
Hero.
Owen on this one.
I fuck with that in a way. And I think I've said this before, where when I play Sonic 06, at least it has some ideas, I guess is maybe the best way to put it. Like it seems to be trying to do
Fucking
something.
Shenmue has ideas. That doesn't mean it's a good game.
Instead, you've got like Sonic Lost World, which is just like
That's just not good.
that's like a turd falling out of an old person's trouser leg, you know, like it's just there. Just look at it on the floor and you're like, oh, that's
Okay, but
unfortunate.
you clearly are forgetting how broken that game is, because it's so unbearably broken.
I played it more recently than you, and all I'm saying is I got through
I literally
Crisis City in
streamed
one
it last
try.
this year.
Yeah, exactly. I played it after that, and guess what? I got through Crisis City in one go. How many times did it take you on that stream?
Enough.
Maybe it's a skill issue, is what I'm hearing. I'm gonna play this game.
Look, all I will say is, like, I have never found the motivation to beat Lost World. I beat 06 twice. That's my take. That's all I'm putting out there.
You say Lost World at least works, but if Sonic 06 worked, it would be a better game than Lost World.
If Sonic
I think
06
for me-
worked, it is like, yeah, sure. If my
I mean, I'm not
granny
saying
was
it's
a
good game.
bicycle,
I'm not saying
But I
it is-
think
not once have
but
I
we-
said here it is a good game. I'm just saying it at least has. It feels like it has some amount of passion behind it, whereas something like Lost World feels cynical. You know, like Sonic Superstars as well. Like I think I would rather play 06 again than Sonic Superstars again. It just feels
Oops.
like.
I had to quickly type that into the chat about
I'm-
06 music. But
mean-
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am also agreed with you on that. I think that Sonic Superstars is maybe one of the most soulless video games ever created.
That I think I
Oh.
gave that like 3 out of 5 maybe because we didn't do half stars in Mirror, and that is probably the most 3 out of 5.
Is that the 2.5D one they put out like a year?
Yeah.
Was it a year ago? So
Uh,
I didn't play it, so
it was right after we went to the Symphony. Remember they debuted the song in Symphony and we thought they were...
oh, that was 23, like September 23, I want to say.
Yeah, it was like a month after that.
Yeah. Yes, I remember now. Yeah. I know. I just thought
But yeah, I
it
mean,
looked okay. I just wasn't bothered.
you make the point in the chat with sex music is like, I think even the worst of Sonic has very good music a lot of the time.
Well, there's the
seems to be-
correlation of the worse the game.
Yeah. Like when we went to
Yeah.
that symphony, people lost their minds for 3 songs mostly, and it was Fist Bump, Night of the Wind, and His World, you know, from the
Yeah.
3 worst games in the CD.
Yeah. You're not wrong there. Oh, Symphony was a good time.
Also, they did not do a single launch there. I'm glad I never went to
Oh,
the second one where they dropped the Sonic Arts thing around. That would have been great.
Oh, I didn't know they did that. Oh, that would have been cool. I was so prepped for this being another knockout tour, I didn't realise we were on Grand Prix.
Yeah, and it's so much better, right? It's like, this is great.
Yeah, this is good.
It's weird how they have not done much to Wario Stadium. So yeah, this is instantly better than Wario Stadium has ever been.
Yeah, this is definitely my preferred Wario Stadium. I know, there was always something very funny on, like, what was it, the N64 one, where you knock someone into that massive gap and then they have, like, what, a third of the track to go around again.
Yeah.
Also, that game controls so badly.
I mean, that SNES one also doesn't control great.
I think that is
Yeah.
terrible.
I never really played it much.
It's the only game bad enough to make me defend the also bad Game Boy Advance one. Because see, when people do their Mario Kart rankings and they always put Game Boy Advance at the bottom, I'm like, it's just a better version of the SNES one.
Yeah, like I mean, I had a Game Boy Advance at the time. I did play the hell out of that, and I did unlock like the SNES tracks, but I've got no reason to go back to it.
I'm gonna be honest, this might be the best one.
Deluxe is real good.
I think
Deluxe
I
has
really
those F-Zero tracks.
I really like them. I mean, like on an objective level where you have to bring it as Deluxe, obviously, because how can you beat that when it's got like every track in the fucking world? But I really like the movement. I really like the way driving feels.
Lex, if you haven't, sorry, Scott. Lex, if you haven't seen, Owen says try lowering the volume of the game to better hear Scott.
Yeah, I'll do that.
They want to hear me all the time. Just wait until the one podcast I don't appear on will get 2 views instead of 3. It'll be me not watching it.
Oh, I never thought I'd hear the baby outfits referred to as swagtastic, but I respect it.
Why did the babies get so
Who
much
said that? I'm gonna ban them. The babies should not be in these games. They're not real characters. They're not, like, sentient humans, I'm pretty sure. Like...
You know what? Like, Baby Mario and Baby Luigi...
They're abominations.
Baby Peach, even then, I kind of get it, because she was in one of those games. But Baby Daisy and Baby Rosalina are made up. They do not exist.
Didn't they make, wasn't it like the Yoshi's Island sequel where they had like a load of characters
Wario,
now as babies?
Wario, Donkey Kong, and Peach, I believe, were the only ones added.
Yeah.
I mean, Baby Daisy and Baby Rosalina are just made up. But would you rather have all the babies or all the Koopalings?
Koopalings.
Koopalings. Way more personality.
Easily.
Yeah, but then you have to look at Wendy O. Koopa.
Look, bring back
do
Roy.
You just hate women?
He was my boy.
In Wendy O. Koopa's case, yes.
Oh.
That is one of the like that is like Candy Kong levels of fucking cursed character design that I cannot stomach. Like it's like Birdo is a good design. Wendy Koopa is like if you put Birdo in like the fucking meat sausage grinder machine and put her back together, it's disgusting design.
We're being
Wow,
asked.
Scott doesn't accept women having different body types.
When they're Koopas, yes. Look, all I can really do when you pull that line is I have to double down. I can't just be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I've done this Koopa this way. I
Yeah,
need
that's
to
why it's
double
funny.
down.
It forces you to do something ridiculous. It's great.
I mean, I stand by it. Fuck's sake. I'm getting Mario Karted.
We've all been there.
Also, the babies get, or the baby Mario and Luigi, they get a pass because they brought the fucking super overpowered item into Double Dash, the chain chomp one. That thing is nuts.
Oh god, yeah.
So I would always play as them in Double Dash. Them and then Paratrooper, because you got the triple shell, like the triple red shells. That was the combo. I'm being killed. I don't have Fishbone yet. I'm good.
Is the game too quiet now, chat? Let me know.
Wendy does not give out. Birdo gives absolute mother. Wendy does not give absolute mother.
Thoughts on free roam? We talked about this a little bit earlier. I appreciate that they tried it. I think that not having like anything to do in it is a real bummer. Like, yeah, there's the challenges, but there's no rewards for those challenges, so it all feels pretty pointless.
Not that a Mario character can be overrated, but Rosalina's pretty fucking overrated. I think people just very much like Mario Galaxy.
I mean, that's a good reason to rate the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's not like Pianta, you know.
Oh yeah, that great, well-defined character,
Io
Pianta.
Pantissimo.
God bless Pianta. I will not hear a word against my boy.
Get the Chuckster in.
Yes, please. As a playable character or an item, I don't care. One of them.
I do think that the Piranha
Actually,
Plant
no.
character has an unfair disadvantage considering they used to be an item, so they feel threatening to be around.
I want to rescind my past comment of Rosalina being pretty overrated, because Waluigi exists, and he has gone around from being like the underrated character who's never in anything to the most overrated piece of shit on the fucking planet.
I mean,
Oh,
he's
he's on Smash
also
Bros.
a sexual predator, so we should be aware of that.
Waluigi isn't in Smash Bros. Like, what would Waluigi do in Smash Bros? Fucking nothing. The Piranha Plant.
I mean,
the sauce.
he's a good assist trophy, probably.
Like I think the idea
He's the
everyone
only
has is
assist
all,
trophy that has to tell you when he's moving in next door.
That's completely not true, and I'm trying to remember a second assist trophy to make this joke, but I've forgotten who I was thinking of. Crystal! There we go.
Well, yeah, she is, isn't she? Yeah. So I was thinking like Isaac from Golden Sun.
Like every
I can't
Fire
remember who
Emblem
else was the
character,
assist trophies.
or every Fire Emblem Awakening character, I guess.
I will stand by the opinion that there should actually be more Fire Emblem characters at Smash, and the rest of you are cowards.
I stand by the opinion of there should be more, but there should also be way less, because
There
really...
should be some Tokyo Mirage Session characters in there. I think that's what we should agree on.
You just said
There we go.
that
Yeah.
sexual predators are stuck to assist trophies, and now you're saying Tokyo Mirage is a playable character.
Yeah, exactly.
no,
So
I
we
mean-
know who not to trust.
The
We can
problem with Fire
identify
Emblem,
them.
but we already have that with the Xenoblade characters.
I think the big takeaway here is don't play Smash.
Specifically the Xenoblade 2 characters. That's probably the real one. No, I think the problem with Fire Emblem and Smash is like Byleth is actually the best Fire Emblem character in Smash, but because Byleth is like the 20th Fire Emblem character in Smash, it's a bit of a fucking bummer. Like even Corrin, who is the worst lord in the whole series, is a more interesting fighter in Smash than like half of those people.
Yeah, I'll give you that. And
Like Corrin
I'll say that-
especially is like embarrassing now because Fate's fucking flopped.
did it flop?
The fan base
It would be
doesn't
really
like
funny
it.
if they were
No one
like,
really talks
hey
about
guys,
it.
we're adding a new character to Smash Brothers. It's the people from Fire Emblem Engage. Whatever that protagonist was called.
Oh, what was it?
Don't
Alear, I wanna
don't
say?
ask us for the name. We can't remember either.
I never played it. I think I played like the opening of it, and then
Yeah, it was Alear. That was it. Yeah, I reviewed it, but that was like what?
also
It's a few years ago now.
Byleth. If you look at that fucking year, so you had Piranha Plant was like a free DLC, so whatever. But then they started off with Joker, which was the most nuts fucking reveal they could have done. Then it was Hero, who is like boring, but also like monumental in a way. Then you have Banjo Kazooie and Terry Bogard, who are like fan favorite third party people, and then it was
Yeah.
Byleth. Like that was hit after hit
I-
after hit, and then it was Byleth.
I just want to jump in and
Everyone's like,
say,
it's gonna be
oh, go on,
Dante
sir.
or something. Everyone was like, it's gonna be Dante, it's gonna be someone, and then it was fucking Byleth. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say in response to the chat, yeah, no, I agree that Fate did some weird things. It was, at the time, I went through all of the different campaigns, but
See,
yeah, the choices they made, they were,
even if you ignore the incest,
yeah.
that is a bad game.
I don't think it was a bad game, but there were
Oh.
definitely better ones.
That's out of the ones I've played, which admittedly is not loads. That is the worst Fire Emblem game. Like,
Out of all the modern ones, I would say, I would say it's the worst. Like I say modern, I'm going from like Awakening onwards.
oh no, I think even from like the GameCube and Wii ones were better.
When do you think
No,
they
come
add
on.
Radiant Sun to GameCube? To the online thing on Switch too?
I mean, they confirmed it, so. But
Yeah.
I mean, they had Mario Football was like on the build
At that preview event, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously that was gonna be fun. But hey, at least now there's a good Mario Football game on Switch. Because that new one, I'd had this conversation in the Slack earlier. We were talking about whether to do this story, and I literally said like I could write a ton just shitting on that new Mario Football because that is probably the worst game of the decade in terms of like expectation versus reality. Like obviously there are games that are like Gollum and all that, which are technically worse. But in terms of like what a game should be and what it turned out as, that is the fucking absolute worst game of the decade. I hate it. So
Sure.
it has less content than the fucking GameCube version.
Also, I'm just gonna say, going on to the chat there, yeah, like the Deep Realm stuff was really weird. Like it made sense with the child characters and Awakening, because obviously, like they were time traveling, so that made a lot more sense. But just having like those weird pockets of this world where they raised their children for some reason, so they became adults quickly, just really strange decision.
Also, like, the characters were fucking sauceless in that game. Like, in Fire Emblem Awakening, I like cared who I married together, In Fire Emblem Fates, I was like, I don't care about any of these characters enough to want to like,
That mobile Fire Emblem's still going, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the other thing, so like Fates very much felt like, oh, people like the dating sim shit in Fire Emblem Awakening. Let's double down on that. And then they realized, oh wait, we need to make a good game instead. And then they doubled down on that from Awakening for Free Houses. Okay, you say that about Pokemon, but Pokemon is worse than Fire Emblem.
Listen, you're not gonna hear any like good things being said about Pokemon from me, so.
Pokemon is too big to fail at this point. So there's not really, you know, I get the argument, but it's yeah. You're
I
not
mean,
gonna
all I have to
people
say
out.
there is Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, the like 5th best-selling game on the Switch or whatever. Like people are
Yeah,
like, oh,
like what?
now that Switch 2 out and they made Scarlet and Violet better on the Switch 2, they're gonna make the next one really good. And I'm like, no, they're not. It's gonna be the same thing.
We're gonna do one more knockout tour.
Then we're gonna play Pikmin 2.
Then we're gonna end because it's
Yeah,
been a
go
long week and I am exhausted.
Yeah, Kid Icarus Uprising fucking rules. If that rumor about
Uprising.
Sakurai doing Kirby Air Ride is like a give me one and then I'll go back to Smash is true, then he's a fucking hack because he should have bid Kid Icarus Uprising 2.
I mean, Kirby is literally like his child.
So is Pit at this point. No one's done more for Pit than him.
Yeah, but I don't
Pit
think
Arc,
he
Pit
cares
and
about Pit
Smash.
as much as he cares about Kirby.
You say that, but he doesn't really care about any of the Kirby games he didn't do.
Yeah, because he didn't do them. I wouldn't either. I'd be like, fuck that noise.
Bandai Namco are too busy doing fucking all the good games that Sony has because they don't like to make good games anymore. Enjoy Horizon.
I'll say
Zero
this.
Three.
With Uprising, I went down the rabbit hole with those collectible AR cards because they had like, oh, was it like 400 of them, something like that. I'm missing like 50. I've still got the folder somewhere at home. I need to
I got to
try and finish that one of these days, but
played Kid Icarus Uprising in like 2018, so I was extremely late. But that is it's a real fucking good game.
It's weird how it's not that much like Kid Icarus.
It's the first good Star Fox game, which is wild.
whoa. That's... How do I even begin on that?
You know, we were talking about this yesterday, how Pikmin is Miyamoto's favourite, but the amount of chances that motherfucker gave Star Fox, which constantly flopped. Like, they are putting resources into fucking Star Fox games, like, get the fuck. If you can't think, they talk about, oh, we need to have a good idea for F-Zero, but then every time they just do, oh, what if we made Star Fox 64 again, but worse. You know, like...
I also say I actually 100%ed Zero on the Wii U.
That's fucked up. That's real
Also-
messed up.
Yeah,
They should have just let Platinum Games make the game they wanted to make instead of like, you know, we need to have the weird idea so that people buy it. Because people
Well-
are buying Wii U games.
I will
was
just say
buying Wii U
yes.
games
Give me
because
Sin and
they
Punishment
didn't buy it.
free.
Did you see that
Treasure
the Hotel
has
Dusk
not-
guy announced a new game yesterday?
Fucking Arc Sister X.
Yes.
Yeah.
God.
I'm gonna be there day one for that though.
The Arc Sister X, they said, oh, by the way, we're announcing Ishiwatari's new game. And it was some like fucking mobile looking ass, top down shooter thing.
I know, he's allowed to do
I
what
didn't
he
actually
wants.
see that.
I know, but you know, as the end of a show,
That's the game that he then like went out and was like, hey, I think making these size games is really important. Which I was like, yeah, cool, dude.
it's not like he was making big size games before.
Oh yeah, but like
What
I
years?
think him saying like these size games matter and is the bread and bones of Arxis is like a good thing to do.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
damn it.
at the very least, they didn't announce a new Blaze Blue, so we stay winning.
Also, yeah, I could see that with physical for a limited run, but please, dear God, no. I'm so done with them.
Limited run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want Baguette's trilogy? That doesn't work.
I know
They
this
fixed
is
it.
like decision of their partners, but at the same time they could have said no to this. That whole was it the Rido like set, but it was a game key card. It's like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Your
that's...
entire company is built on this.
Also, it's a collector's edition. Like, if any version of the game has an excuse to be expensive, they could have gone away with it with that one, you know?
I mean, didn't those access leaks
Yeah.
reveal that apparently, like, they are only offering
Yeah,
like,
they're...
GameCube cards or the 64 gig?
Yeah. And apparently they're charging, like, $16 for the 64 gig ones, which is fucking nuts. When you
I mean, what was
consider
it?
that a,
Jeez.
like, a Blu-ray is pennies.
I think it was Rune Factory people who were like, yeah, we're going to pay it because we think that building trust of that is very important, which I was like, good on you, that game's not going to say
Yeah, respect.
to justify that.
Full respect to it.
I mean, again, like,
Oh.
as shit as they are, at least Nintendo was advertising it on like fucking Doom the Dark Ages, which is like a 80 megabyte file on PS5.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And now Microsoft
Didn't they do that
aren't
for like
doing, they aren't doing physical releases for their games except on PS5 now, and I'm assuming it's going to be the same kind of deal where like, you know, it's just like a game key disc. Saying that, it's not like Xbox fans were buying games anyway. You know.
Yeah, I think Kelsey Lewin was out there, she owns Pink Gorilla, and she was like, yeah, we buy 2 Xbox games for each of our stores, and we sell maybe one of them.
Yeah. Also, yeah, like PS5 physicals are what I've been going for this whole time.
But that is the interesting thing. She
Yeah.
also said, she was like, hey, if you are a collector or something, you should be getting Xbox games, because those are going to be fucking rare in 20, 30 years' time.
Great Xbox games like
God, I can believe. Thing is, I play RPGs, and so many of them just don't go to Xbox.
Yeah.
But somehow fucking Unicorn Overlord came to Xbox before it came to PC. Because
Is it on Game Pass?
Vanillaware is full of sick fucks.
They're terrified of PC. It's hilarious. It's great.
I think you're telling me that Dragon's Crown would not do extremely well on PC.
I'll say I fucking love Unicorn Overlord. So, like it took me a while to get around to it, but after after playing 13 Sentinels, I was like, I've got to get around to this at some point, and that it just knocked out the park.
I never got it because I wanted to play it on Steam Deck. Obviously. But I'm in the mood for a tactics game, and I kind of really want to play Final Fantasy Tactics, but I'm like, maybe I'll just wait for that updated version.
Yeah, at this point, I'd say so. Also, yeah, that's fair with Tales of Berseria. I picked up that triple pack with that, and I think, what was it? Asperia and one other one I can't remember.
Something?
Off the top of my head, I can't think.
Was it Symphonia HD?
No, never play that. Never play Symphonia HD.
No. I've got the PS3 version of that, I think, because I think that had the sequel on it as well.
I know we talk about like
Oh,
Smash
the-
and it's been weird, but fucking the Tales of fans who genuinely think that Big fucking Lloyd is a big enough name to be like a first ballot Hall of Famer for Smash. Come on, man. I'm just missing this and this and that.
Yeah, we
Oh
can
no.
say about
Oh.
GameStop. We could say the same for like Game in the UK. It's not good. So,
At least you still have a physical video game retailer.
I'd say
You
barely at
don't
this
like
point.
Sports Direct.
Yeah, like I think my area had a dedicated game store until I was think like a year and a half ago or something like that. But yeah, they just keep bundling into Sports Direct, and half of it is board games anyway at this point, or toys, rather than video.
I went. Where was I? I was somewhere, and I saw like a game store, and I was like, "Holy shit! I've not seen one of these in years." Just a normal game that isn't Sports Direct, and then I get to it, and it's got like closing down sale signs on it. I'm like, "Yeah, that's nice."
Oh, surprise! More Sports Direct.
Don't you love Funko Pops?
Oh, Mario Kart, Mario Kart, Mario Kart, Mario Kart. Well done to the winners. Thank you all so much for joining us. This was fun. We'll do this again sometime.
Yeah.
That is fucking loud. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's really fucking loud. Would you...
Wait, Lex, tell us your opinion of Super Mario Sunshine.
No.
Tell us your opinion of any platformer, quick. Do
So,
it.
we're gonna
Do it.
wrap up here.
Never.
And you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can support us on
Henry, tell me one of Lex's
patreon.com.
opinions.
Patreon.com/rewinder. Rewinder.co.uk. Support us there. Let's get a picture. Let's... Photo mode. How do we do photo mode? Photo mode. That one's funny. Okay, and...
Nice.
I like the pensive
You hide
Donkey
the
Kong.
fry? Yeah.
The unbelievably pensive Donkey Kong. Okay, thank you everyone for joining us. We will catch you next time. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye.